EAD friends. My name is Kirsten, and I met Miss Kristen many years ago when I was still teaching gymnastics, and have had the pleasure of watching EAD open and being introduced to Miss Kelly. You are very lucky to have such strong and incredible role models in these women who are willing to put on this event for you today. A little bit about me: I got my bachelor's and my master's degree in communication, and I'm about halfway through my doctorate in communication, which really just means that I've been in school for about 10 years to learn how to communicate and then specifically apply that to the healthcare setting. Because about 4 years ago, I got really sick, and as much as my friends or family wanted to support me, they didn't understand how bad it was. And unfortunately, the doctors who were supposed to help and be experts didn't believe me either. So they thought I was just stressed out because I was a young woman, I was in graduate school, and I also still taught gymnastics on the side. But I knew myself, and I knew my body, and I knew something wasn't right. And that's one of the things that I want you to remember today is you need to trust yourself. Because I kept pushing until I found somebody who listened to me, and eventually they figured out what was wrong with me. And if I had not advocated for myself, I would have died, which is really scary. But it's not unique. Our society teaches women that they need to make themselves smaller in many situations, from school to the workplace to your doctor's office. We're taught to downplay our feelings and thoughts or our symptoms, which can be really dangerous. So today I want to give you 3 tools for advocating for yourself or others, which can apply to your health, but also school and your daily lives. So the first step is believe in yourself. It seems simple, but believing in yourself can actually be really difficult, especially if you're not being honest with yourself or the people around you. So first, you have to be honest with yourself. And part of believing in yourself is knowing your self-worth, knowing that you're a strong, kind, intelligent human being. You should trust your instincts and know that your feelings are valid despite what other people tell you. If they try to challenge that, don't let them. Remember, if you are not honest with yourself, you cannot be honest with other people. So second, after you've established what your needs are, it's important to be honest and reliable with other people. There are many situations where people don't believe women, and research shows that's especially true in the healthcare setting. So it's your job to tell the truth and share your thoughts and feelings with others, honestly, every time, even if it's hard. But think of it this way: you already established what you know to be true. You know your thoughts, your feelings, and yourself. You know right from wrong. You know if somebody else is doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So be honest. So being honest about something that you care about, those beliefs, is something that you can do. It's important to remember that you are braver than you know, and you have a strength within you which you can and should use to help others, which ties into our next step. Step 2 is speak up. If you are being honest and you have good intentions, which we talked about in step 1, it's okay to ask for what you want. Women are often taught that it's impolite to ask for something, but in reality, the worst case scenario is that someone says no. Especially as young adults, you may think you can't speak up to an adult because they are in charge, or you're afraid to get in trouble. But even with the best of intentions, adults make mistakes too. Remember those doctors that I was just talking about that didn't believe me? They're not bad people. They just made mistakes. And if I hadn't asked questions or told them I wanted new scans or different doctors, I would be in a very different place now. So it's okay to trust an adult or an expert like a teacher or a doctor, but it's also okay to ask questions if you don't know or understand something. In the same way, it's okay to say no. You are in control of yourself and your body. While experts like doctors and teachers are typically correct, they have your best interest in mind most of the time. Ultimately, you are in control, and it's okay to talk about your questions or your fears with them. Finally, step 3 is stay persistent. So you know that you're strong, you know that you're telling the truth, you've spoken up about what's bothering you. If you still have questions or concerns, now is when you keep going. Advocating for yourself or someone else is not a one-time occurrence. It's something that happens every single day, from telling somebody that a comment that they made wasn't nice, to asking your doctor what other options you might have. Don't be afraid to keep asking, or to find a new person to ask who might be able to help. It may not happen overnight, but through continuing to believe in yourself, speaking up, and asking for help, you will eventually achieve what you set out to do and be even stronger for it. So today I talked to you a little bit about how to advocate for yourself and others. Sometimes you'll be faced with challenges where you don't know what to do, or maybe you only get through step one. And that's okay too, because you have resources and people that you can reach out to for help. If you've already discovered and advocated for yourself, now it's your job to help others figure that out. If you haven't discovered it yet, know that there are people out there that love you and that will be there for you. You can see really great examples of these people who know themselves and had lots of experiences in your instructors, Miss Kristen, Miss Kelly, but also friends, family, even people that you might see on TV like Michelle Obama or Gabby Douglas. So if there's one thing that I'd like you to remember today, it's that no matter what the situation, your health, your schooling, this is your life and you are in control. Thank you.